Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. In today's tutorial, I'm going to take you through how to design pastry flyer in Adobe Photoshop. So as usual, before we start with the design, we have to first create the background for our design. So we go to File, then you select New, then you change preset to International Paper, and then the dimension we are going to use for our design is going to be A4 size. Then we change the resolution to 100, and then the color mode, we change the color mode to CMYK. Then you click on OK. Then this is our background is set for us. The next thing we are going to do is we'll add layer maps to the background. Go to add layer maps, and from there we'll go to FX, then we'll go to color overlay. In this case, the color we are going to use is a single color, so choose color overlay, and then after you select color overlay, there is a rectangle with a color in it. You double click on it and it will open the color channel for you. So as the color channel is selected for you, the color we are going to use is the darker type of red, the darker red, but not this one. This one is too dark, so we select the best one. Yeah, this is what I want us to use. So after you select the color, you hit on OK, then hit on OK again, then we lock the background to avoid disturbances. Then the next thing we'll do is that we'll go back to go to File, then go to Place, and then we'll see the design resources we are going to use. I will place the design resources in the description below for your use, so you go there, download it, and follow the lesson as usual. So we are going to use this to set the background, so select it and then place it. So I want the picture to fill the whole background, so I'll place my hand on Shift and Alt, then I will move it so that all the sides will be moving at the same time. Then after that, I'll hit on the check button over here on top over here. I'll hit on it. Then from there, I will go to normal. Then we will choose an option over here. We'll choose, when you look on top over here, you see that there is an option here. So you choose, let's say, overlay, whether it will be good for us. So we'll hit on overlay and see. So I think overlay is okay for us, but the opacity is too high, so we'll decrease it a little bit. We'll decrease it to say 60%. This is 61, so let me change it to 60%. Now it is set for us. So the next thing we'll do is that we are going to set a guide for our design. So I'll bring my guideline down. One will be here, all right, and then I'll bring the second one to be here, then I'll bring the next one to also be here. Then from there, I'll go and pick the pen tool. The pen tool is like a pen over here. You hit on it, then I selected it, and then I would start using it. So I'll make a curve over here, then I will come here to make a curve, nicely like this. Then from there, you want to break the arm, so you hold Alt key down, then you bring it in, yeah. And after you release the Alt key, now we'll move our pen tool to this side, then hit, yeah, something like that. Then we are going, so you move it to the top, then come to this place, then we'll join it with where we've started it from, and we'll hit on it. Yeah, so that is our curve being drawn nicely for us. Now we have to position it nicely. We have to position it well. So we'll rotate it a little bit. Then we'll bring this one in a little. Yeah, so this is what I want us to draw with the pen tool. Position it until you are okay. Now we are going to make a duplicate of the curve that we've just drawn. So what we will do is that we will hold Control key down, then you hit on J, Control, then you hit on J on your keyboard. Then we go. So you will see that the duplicated layer has been made on top of this one. Now we'll bring this one, we'll move it to first size that we want. Then from there we'll right click on it, then we'll go to blending options, then you come to color overlay, then we'll change the color to say we'll change it to something like this, the lighter red. Then you hit on OK, and we are okay to go. Now I think we are through with that particular part. So once we are done, the next thing we'll do is that we'll place, or we'll clip mask our picture inside this. So we'll go to file once again, then we'll go to place. Then the picture we are going to clip mask into that is this particular one, the one standing here, this nice picture. Then you bring it inside, then you position it, you hold Shift Alt, and then you open it up a little bit. It's too open. Then what you do is that you make sure it will fill the entire place, something like this. I think it's okay. Yeah, so then from there we'll click on the check. There you right click again, then come to create clipping mask. Alright, because of an error, that is, there is an effect on this one, so we'll clear the layer style first. When you clear the layer style, then we can now come back to the picture, then we'll then create clipping mask. Now I will say it has fit nicely into the design, the shape drawn. So guys, that is what I want us to do. Let me know in the comments section below if the picture we are using for the first layer is okay by you. Now if after that I want us to give a nice stroke to the edge over here, so once again click on right click, then we'll go to blending option, then you go to stroke. Then the stroke has been set to black, but you don't need the black. You want something like this particular color. Then you hit on OK, then you hit on 8. I want the stroke to be 8, then hit on OK. Now that is it for our design. Now let's come to the shape we will duplicate, and then we give it also a nice stroke around it, around the edge. So we go to stroke, then we change the stroke back to say this particular one. I think that one will do nicely like that. Then as usual, we change this one back to 3. It is too big, so we change it back to 3, or better still 4. I think 4 will do. So we give it 4 and hit on OK. Now the next thing we are going to take a look at is that we are going to draw an ellipse. We'll draw ellipse, so you go to the shape tool. This is the shape tool over here, so it is on custom, so you right click on it, then you open it, then you pick ellipse tool, From there you draw an ellipse. You hold shift key down. We want to draw a perfect ellipse or a perfect circle, so you hold the shift key down, then we drag it, and you drag it nicely. You see that all the edges are the same. I mean the height is having the same number over this, so you leave it, then you position it neatly here, then close it a little bit, then we'll bring it to the top over here. I want it to be somewhere over here. Now we are going to make a duplicate of this. So as usual, we'll hold Control key on the keyboard and then we'll hit on the J to make a duplicate. Then we'll open up, we'll make sure that the duplicated one is at the bottom of the original one. So we'll hold it and drag it and place it at the bottom of the first one. Then we'll open it up a little, all right, like that. Then we'll right click on this and then go to blending option. We want to change the color of the duplicated one. So the color we want to change to is something like this, but let's choose the darker one. Yeah, something like this is okay. Then hit on OK. Now I want us to drop a shadow for the duplicated one, so we'll hit on the drop shadow. Then the size is too much, so change it back to 5. Then this one too back to 5. I think this is better noise. Then you hit on OK. Alright, so guys, that is it. And we want to make it feel a little bit. So alright, hit on OK, and we are free to go. Now I want to select these two shapes, these two ellipses. So I'll hold Control key on my keyboard, or you can hold Shift key on your keyboard. Any of them that you hold, it will do. Then you hit on this one. Now we want to duplicate that, so we are going to hold the Control key down and hit on J. Then it will make a duplicate of that. Then we'll move it to the other end, something like this. But this time I want us to close this one down a little bit, so hold Shift and Alt key down, then drag it in, make it up a little bit. It's too close. Yeah, so position it at a place where you want. Yeah, something like this. I think this is what I want. It's okay for me. Now we'll go back to the previous one, then we'll select it, then hold Control key and hit on it, then we hit on J to make a duplicate. Then we'll move it to the preferred size that you want. Now it is here for us. That is it. But I want us to close this one to a little bit, since it is too big. I want us to close it a little bit, something like this. It's okay. Now we start from the first one. So just press on the shape over here, click on it, and then go to your file, and we are going to place the picture inside. So we are going to place the first picture of ours, that is the shape over there. Then we resize this by holding Shift and Alt down, and then we position it nicely, resize it nicely. And from there we will right click on this and click on create grouping mask. I think this is very nice. Okay, I think it's good. Now we'll place the second one over here. So we go to file, place, then create clipping mask, then you bring your picture over here. Now position it nicely like this, something like this. Okay, then create clipping mask. Yeah, something like this is okay. All right, so let's bring it to the top a little bit. Yeah, okay. Now we are going to place the last picture, and place the last picture. That is it for us. Then you bring it in, then you hold Alt and Shift down, then resize it nicely like this. Then right click and create clipping mask. Alright guys, let me know in the comment section if you are following. Alright, so that is the design for us. That is it for us. So now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to create a space over here where we'll be writing some few things on, some few writings over here. So I want this to do something like this here. So, alright, something like this. Now open it up a little bit. Open it up. Let it open so that the writing can go there. Position it nicely. Position it nicely for better use. Alright, then you hit on OK. Now the next thing is we are going to start with the writing of the business name. Then we'll put their logo over there as well, the logo. And in this case, all the text that I'm going to use is being placed in the description. A link in the description has been made available for you to download the source files from there. So you will see the file name test. So you will see the writing over there. Everything you need to type there is over there for you. So let me quickly open that down. Then go to the key files. Alright, so this is the file, the name of the file. So this is everything that we'll be using. Okay, so copy it, then you come and select your test tool over here, the test tool. Okay, then from here we made it available. So the text I want this to be big a little bit, so I will then open it up a little. I want to open it up to say 30. Okay, 30. Cool. The name of the font we are using is Poppins, and I want to make it a little bit bold, so let me put it on black. So black. So, and I'll paste my yeah. So let me open it up a little, something like this. So the name of the business is Bulgy Sale. Bulgy Sale. So up a little, then we position it something like this. Now I want us to open the space a little bit, so we'll count to VA and then put it on 16. Okay, so let's close it to the end. bring it here. I'm sure you are following the lesson. Yeah, so that is it. Now, next thing we are going to do is that we'll be bringing in another thing, and that we are going to use the medium. No, I didn't mean to change it. All right, so let me position this one. So now we are going to bring the company slogan, the slogan of the company. We are now going to bring it. So we'll go to and bring it, and the slogan of the company is now taste great. Borgisil taste great. All right, that is cool. It's cool. All right, so I think that is it. Now we open this up. Open this up a little bit. Open it up a little. Then you bring it down. So we'll then change it to medium. All right, I think that is cool. Okay. Now what we are going to do is that we'll select these two by holding Ctrl key down, and we'll hit on this. I will position it nicely at the corner over here. Then what we'll do next is that we'll bring the logo of the company. That is we'll place the company logo, and that is it over there. That is it. So what we'll do is that right click on the logo and rasterize it. Then we'll come and pick magic wine tool. This is this magic wine tool over here. Then we'll hit on the white background. Then we'll hit on delete on the keyboard. Then from there you'll see that the selection around the thing, the selection around the logo, you press the Ctrl key down, then press D to deselect the layer. The next thing we are going to do is that I want us to clean out the black area around the logo. So what we'll do is that we are going to cut it out with the help of the polygonal, that is the rectangular mogul tool. So we'll pick this tool, then we'll select the black area like this, then we'll right click, and then we'll layer by cut. We'll cut it by, and then the next thing is that you hit on delete to open. Now let's position the logo very well. Let's position it neatly like this around. So we'll bring it to the design. Alright, so that is it over here for us. So you do it. The next thing is that I want us to make it a bit more attractive. So you right click, go to blending option, then drop a shadow. We are going to drop a shadow for this design. Now we change it to 5, that one to 5. Then the spread, let's see, the spread is, so I think it's okay. This one, the distance should be 3. I think it's a bit okay. So let's zoom out. Control plus. Zoom out. Then zoom in is control minus. Like this. Control plus. Zoom out. Alright. So I think it's okay for us. So the next thing we are going to do over here is that we are now going to bring out the services of the company, or the company deals in. So the company deals in, we are going to bring it out now. So that is the services now. So you select your type tool, and then you hit over here and type in services. In this design we are using only one font because we want our design to look attractive enough. Now you change it to medium. What we do is that we position it neatly here. Position it neatly, do like this. Alright. So we'll go and pick our line tool. The line tool. Sorry. First deselect all the layers here. Okay, then now we can pick the line tool. Then we'll hold your shift key down, then you move it to draw a perfect line. Move it. Alright, now you can leave it. Now we want the thickness of the line to be a bit big, so we'll change it to 3. I think 3 will be perfect for us. Alright, so since that is not enough, we'll change it to 3. Alright, I think that is good. That is good. So I want to zoom out to see the thing perfectly. Alright, that is it. So services, I think it is too long. It is too long for my liking. So let me then close it a little bit. Say something like this. Now I will duplicate this. I will duplicate this by holding Ctrl J. Okay, then you move it. Okay, so that is it, guys. Now I can zoom out now. So what will happen is that I'm going to pick my text tool and type the services that the people do, and the first one there is cookies. They said they deal in cookies. Guys, this food is not easy. It's delicious, but it's going to be delicious. So we can select a type tool directly on our keyboard by hitting on T, the letter T on the keyboard, and to select. I want to change the writing to small letters, so I will change here the toggle over here to, I'll change it. It's on all caps, so I'll change it to lowercase. So I'll hit on it to make it lowercase. Alright, so as you can see, it is being changed over there. Now I want to duplicate that by hitting on Ctrl J on my keyboard. Now let me move it down. Alright, so let me change the next one. Is what? Mixed pie. It's a mixed pie. But I don't want the writings to be in all caps, so I want to change them to small. So as usual, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to make this channel to grow. Don't forget to subscribe. So then the next thing is cake. Okay, so I want to make this one to small letters, so I'll come and change it from here, and it's on small letter now. Now I'll position it to be in alignment with the previous ones. Alright. Yes. Alright. Then okay, then the next one is that I am going to duplicate this one too. Then and that is they said a spring spring roll. Is it rolls? Let me know in the comment section if it is rolls or roll. Okay, yeah, you hit on the check button. Alright, then you position it nicely. Okay, so now the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to give it a little mark. So you go to your shape tool, pick the custom shape tool, then you see that there is a box open over here, which is shape. So we are going to pick a shape that is perfect to us, and in this case I need a shape which is like a mark. It's having a mark here in a box, a mark in the box. Exactly, this is what I want. So I'll pick it and draw my shape here, something like this. Yeah, as you can see, something like that. And I'll position it well. I will hit on Control J, Control J to position it. Okay, now I'll Control J, I'll duplicate it again. Fast everything. Then Control J to duplicate it again. Guys, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and let me know in your comments, in the comment section, which video you want me to do again for you. Yeah, so I think that is it now. So now we are going to select the services now, and then we'll group them. So you select the first one, then so you hold your shift key down and then hit on it, and you'll see everything has been selected there for you right here. You see it has been selected literally. So what we'll do is that we are going to position it under services. Need to go like this. Okay, go like this. Bring it to the top. Now I want to make it a little bit smaller, so I'll hold shift and alt, drag it in like this, and position it. Okay, I think this is perfectly good. Okay, okay, I think that is it. Now the next thing is that we are going to bring the ingredients that they use in preparing or in making these beautiful things that we are seeing over there. Alright, so I'll hit on my test tool, and then I'll type in here ingredients. Alright, I think that is how we spell ingredients. Okay, so now the ingredients that we use, I'm going to import them one by one. So let me copy this one, we duplicate them, okay, and then we bring them down. Boom, that is it. That is perfectly what I want. So I'll bring this one like this. And the ingredients they use, that is you have the ingredients: flour. Okay, so let me copy this one. Okay, first let me just delete this one. Just delete it. So I want to paste that what I copied from there. Sorry for the delay. So just paste it in here. Okay, so that is it. So I'll paste it, bring this inside, and let me close it a little bit. Let me close it a little bit like this, something like that. So these are the ingredients they use in preparing the beautiful food we are seeing over there. Okay, I think it's cool. So let me zoom in and see what is happening. Alright, I think this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. So the next thing we are going to do is we copy this again and bring it to the bottom right here. Then we'll type in the home and office delivery. Okay, I think that is cool. So the company does both home and office delivery. If you want them to bring the things to your office or your home, they will do that for you. So guys, that is it. But we are left with one thing to add, and that is we'll go and pick our ellipse tool, and then we'll draw a perfect circle here next to like this. Then we will duplicate this. We'll make a duplicate. You bring it in. Alright, something like this. But this time we are going to take out the color, and we will only be interested in. We don't want the fill, so we'll cancel the fill. Well, we are going to pick the red side of a fill, but the fill is too much. The stroke is too much, so we'll decrease it to say I think 0.71 is okay. Let me know in the comment section what you think should be there for you. Alright, then we'll pick our text tool now, and then we'll type 15%. 15%. So with this, put it in here. Since the color is white, it will blend with the background, so we'll change it to this color. This color. So 15% offer. 15% offer. So it is still big, so position it in this way. Okay. Alright, so that is it, guys. I think I want to close it a little bit, and then I can now position it. Alright, so now the next thing is we are going to add the location, the contact details, the social media handles where you can get them. So we are going to add those information there. So we'll go to our text tool, then we'll add the location. So the location, the contact detail of the people. contact detail. So you paste it there. Okay, but we'll change it to a darker type of black, like this. Okay, no black, let's see by this one. Then you position it neatly like this on it. All right, so we position it and everything is perfectly done for us. So what will happen is that we are going to duplicate this like this. Ctrl J. Okay, then you write your location. So in this case my location is Kabesu. All right, so that is my location, Kabesu. This is my location, neatly like this. Then we'll duplicate this again. We are going to add their social media handle. So hit on it. So the social media handle is Facebook is Bolgi Sales. Sales. Then you duplicate this by holding Ctrl key and hitting on J your keyboard. And the same thing for Instagram. Then the email. Alright, go to the email. For the email, it is a Bolgi Sales at gmail.com. Okay, I think that is cool. We'll duplicate this again. Then for the Twitter handle, also we have a something like Bolgi Sales. Okay. Send this one to Facebook a little bit. So let me position this one to a little bit. Bottom. Okay, all right, I think that is what I want. Now we don't go and bring our various items. So the first one here is the contact. So if you want to call the person, this is what you do. You call the person. So all these are made available in a link placed at the description below, where you can go and access them. So this is too big, so let me close it a little bit. Okay, I think it's okay. Now let's bring the next one, and that is the location. So we have the location here. Zoom out again. You see the thing properly. See what I'm doing. Okay. I think that is it. Now we'll bring the Facebook handle. Okay, Facebook. And let's go and bring the Instagram handle. Instagram. Okay. Now let's go and bring the Twitter handle. That one is not made available here, so okay, I think that's okay. They are not having a social media, they don't have a Twitter, so let's have WhatsApp number instead of a Twitter. WhatsApp number should rather be here. So let's say WhatsApp number is 02467899345. So that is the WhatsApp number. Okay. So let's go to the custom shapes and pick the email sign from here. So this is the email sign. I think we are heading towards finishing. So I think that is all for the design. Let me know in the comment section what is your thought about this design, if it is attractive, or if you want me to continue to do more of this kind of design. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, and also let your comments keep on flowing. So this is the design we have done for the tutorial. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button once again.